So I want to do a bit of a guided meditation. Because I noticed that really so much of our time is spent on seeking the next moment, trying to find that sense of comfort somehow in the next moment. So what I want to do just for the next 10 minutes or so is to just see if you can notice that happening, that sense of seeking something better than this. It's like we're always seeking that right moment where everything will just come together. Maybe this special moment is an absence of something that's here, or at least the idea of it, right? So let's just see what's here that needs to be removed or needs to go away. What is it right here, right now that needs to go away, that needs to change? And just stay curious to whatever your mind says. Could say like, oh, this right here, all this tightness, all this pain, right? It's always pointing to something in your direct experience. So let's look at that. Does this right here have to change? These sensations that you're feeling right now in the body, do these have to change? Or could that just be a belief, a thought? Which maybe it's just trying to help, right? That's okay, but maybe there's just a thought that says this has to change. It has to be something else. There has to be something else. I want something else. Not this. So always seeking that special moment, always seeking something that's not here. And then we're just kind of noticing that movement, that sense of restlessness. Just, is that here? Just see, is there a movement of restlessness, of seeking? Like, I want to do something else. I want to get away from this. I want to feel better. I can just acknowledge that and just allow it. Allow it to be here. Allow that movement to be here. Just notice that we don't have to actually react to it, that we don't actually have to get caught up in it and lose ourselves in it. You just kind of feel it, like, okay, it's here. And you actually have the capacity to just feel it, to just allow it without judging. Maybe nothing has to change. Maybe I can be right here, right now, with this sense of restlessness, with this sense of seeking, and just kind of, yeah, just hang out. Maybe that's all I have to do. Maybe it's all I can do. And see what happens when you just don't react. And you just kind of let yourself feel. It's like, I want to do something. And it's like in the body somewhere, like, oh, I want to do something, I want to do something. Okay. That can be here too. It's like an impulse, right? It's like a sense of like, oh, gotta do something. Gotta look somewhere else than here. It's like you're looking at that and just seeing what is this actually, this sense of I need to do something else. I need to seek something else. What is this? You're just kind of being with this. What do you notice right now? Right here, right now, what do you notice? Keep coming back to this. Maybe you'll notice it's starting to get a little more spacious. Maybe you'll notice that there's a bit less activity, that there's a bit more silence. Not that we're trying to create silence. It's just kind of the result. It's just the result of slowing down, being willing to feel yourself. Give yourself space to just feel whatever it is that's here. If it's an emotion, feel it. If it's a thought, notice it. If it's a sensory experience, right? Like if there's colors, which there are, right? There's colors right here. There's sounds right here. There's tastes right here. Notice how that's happening all automatically. You don't have to actually do anything about that. The seeing just happens. The hearing just happens. Does that require effort? Maybe no effort's needed just to be here. Because all that efforting is actually trying to not be here. It's always trying to do something. And we're just allowing all that. We're just noticing the efforting and letting it be here. Let the impulse be here. Let the potential be here. Before you know it, it's gone. So what is it that remains? What is it that remains when there's only just the looking? Only just the being? And whatever that is, we may not have words for it. It doesn't really matter. Words can't touch this. But you can trust it. If there's a party that doesn't want to trust it, we can notice that. And that can be here. So what happens when we notice that seeking? We just come back to right here. And isn't this what we all just want? It's always available. Gotta look. Come here. Just here. If you have an animal, let them show you. Let them guide you. What is it that's here? And keep coming back to this. This is the whole practice. This is the whole path. Is that you find your way home, you find your way back to this, no matter what. No matter what happens, we get lost. But there's always the potential to come back here and trust it. That this is all we have to do. It's all we can do. And this is where life happens. Right here.